Hey, man, say, man, it's Freestyle King, Lil Flip. Shout out to Underdog TV, man. 333 out, Worthing Wesley, August 18th, man. Home team out right now with Zero and Sosa, man. We working smart, not hard. R.I.P. Big Pokey, man. The underdogs, I fuck with the underdogs, man. If you ain't a righteous nigga and you love money, I can't fuck with none of y'all.
Underdog TV. Underdog TV.
Okay. Shout out to Underdog TV, man.
Underdog TV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Underdog TV.
I'm back again.
We got Hawk,
like
got hits.
Yeah, it's your boy D Hawk. You know what the fuck going on.
I got
my intro. What's up with it? You good?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You already know, man. Grinding.
Yeah.
Like we do.
Yeah.
So shit, man. Just off the rip, man. Just, you know, the last interview we did, man, that bitch took off.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of good shit on there, man. People was liking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get any feedback, anything on that boy?
Yeah, I mean, shit, just being able to show me and my personality, it helped. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I always, like, niggas might see me doing music or talking over a video, but being able to be on camera and just showing people who I am, you know, I think that helped. People want to know who you is, you know what I'm saying? Who you really is, and, you know, mannerisms and stuff like that. So it was a good look, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
nah, I can dig it, man. But,
yeah.
you know, because a lot of people don't know. Like, I tell people, man, they be like, man, who your best, who you like out of Fort Worth that's hard?
Yeah.
And you always my number one person I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that you produce.
Yeah.
You rap.
Yeah.
Create your own album covers.
Yeah.
Shoot your own video.
Yeah.
Edit your own video.
Yeah.
It's not many that do that at all.
Yeah.
So that's a whole another talent, man. Like, so you you're a motherfucking unicorn, man.
Yeah, man, I believe in self-sufficiency, you know? I came up in the game where it costs to do shit. So I was able to sit in the room and teach myself how to do shit, you know? I don't think there's no excuses for artists that's out there that's like, oh, I ain't got the money to do it. I ain't got the, you know, the resources. You really just got to be self-sufficient and ready to teach yourself. I was willing to learn, you know, when it come to shooting videos, editing my own covers, marketing my own shit, distributing my own music, starting from when CDs was out. I was doing distribution a long time ago, you know, so I believe in self-sufficiency, bro. Yeah, for real.
Now, one question I do have is I know a lot of people want to know, because that's one of your expertise.
Yeah.
It's like, you was able to get one of your videos on BET.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody did that.
Yeah, I got them out on BET myself. I mean, it's just really, man, ain't nobody unreachable. You feel me? I think I get this to the power of awareness. You know, if you want something, I think in first principles. You know, we might be like, oh, I see BET Jams, or oh, I see MTVU. Well, MTVU and BET Jams, these are all just brands. What's behind the brand? People are behind the brands. How do I get in touch with these people? People underestimate the internet. People underestimate phone books, searching people, you know what I mean? Find out who the source is. I believe in going directly to the source. But I actually had to pay for that too, though. I put up my own bread to get that dropped on BET Jams and MTVU. And artists, y'all can do that too. And independent artists, they can do this themselves. And that's what I specialize in. I specialize in educating the artists. Because anything I did was all off of trial and error and just like, coming up. You feel me? But now I know the game, so now I just want to teach other artists how to fish and how to really just think. The power of awareness is powerful. We live in an age where the internet, you can find, contact, reach out to anybody you want to reach out to. If you got a good pitch, if you got a good a good marketing scheme or whatever you want to call it, then sky is really the limit at this point.
So, do you provide like a service? I know you saying you teaching, but while teaching, do you also provide a service to do that certain stuff for people as well?
So, my marketing agency that I got, Pandemonium. Pandemonium stands for uproar. It was emerged. Now I got this thing called the Independent Artist Marketing Blueprint. It's the Independent Artist Marketing Blueprint. And why I created it is because when I was coming up, it was like you'll go talk to somebody because you heard them through the grapevine and they promote music and they push music and they'll tell you, oh, well, what's your budget? That's the only thing I used to hear, what's your budget? And I came up in a game where it's a lot of sharks out here, so they'll take your money and act like they did something and don't be doing it. I even got into a gist of getting budgets. I'm talking about $8,000, $10,000, $15,000. You know what I'm saying? And doing certain practices that was unethical until I had realized, like, man, you know what? I can teach artists this shit, and it'll be the fraction of the cost. You get what I'm saying? And then you ain't gotta. You will be able to do this shit yourself. You ain't gotta put your career in somebody else's hands. If you want to get on the radio, you gonna make the phone calls. You know what I mean? You gonna do the placements. If you want to get your video on a major platform, you gonna do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You gonna be able to do this yourself because people don't be wanting to hand over a lot of chochos. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I created the Independent Artist Marketing Blueprint. There are certain things that needs to be done, that got to be done in order for you to actually even see the light of day, So, yeah, that's what I believe in, and it all go back down to self-sufficiency,
So, that particular, is that a book or what is it?
It's a course. It's like in a PowerPoint presentation PDF format. But it's basically the catch line is Independent Artist Marketing Blueprint. It's the way the major labels are working their records. So Sony's, Universal, Motown, these are the same tactics that the major labels are using to press out their artists. If their artists ain't got their own database, you know what I mean? And when I say their own database, like over the years, the longevity of an artist, they don't have to use these same tactics no more because they know how to collect data. And now when they release a record, they sending their own email blast out. They'll still do proper protocol, service a record to DJs, service it to radio, but then they also got direct to consumer methods that they can use once they done built their data up, and they got their own fan base. I can, press a button and send it directly to 18,000 people. You know what I mean? So once you're able to kind of like look at it like that, man, I mean, I think that we have a better chance at actually building fan bases and stuff like that.
So where can they actually find and purchase this particular book?
You can DM me directly at Pandemonium Network. That's PANDA NOMIUM. Goddamn, I forgot how to spell that hoe. Network, just follow me. I am D Hawk on IG. Just hit me up. I mean, I'm all about consulting with the artist. Like, I'm gonna sit down and talk to you. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna dissect your craft and where I think you can do better. I ain't no sugarcoating because I ain't all about just trying to get nobody budget. I'm finna show you how to fish. $250, you can have a whole blueprint yourself. You know what I mean? hey, so when I'm servicing the record, what companies I use? I'm gonna use this company, that company, that company, that. So so you can make an actual impact. I learned this from Two Chains whenever he had dropped I think his first album, True, or something like that. One of those, and he dropped on like 7 different servicing sites on one day, and he was able to make a bigger splash. But you got to know what servicing sites to use. You know what I mean? Creating a rollout strategy. So it's like, hey, if I got my own $5,000 budget and that's all I got, then if I want to go service a DJ or something like that, like service DJs, I'm gonna hit the best companies. I'm gonna find 3 companies that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna drop them all, and everybody gonna drop on the same day. That mean a blast gonna go out. So if a DJ see your shit over here on Green Hits, see your shit over here on Vertigo, see your shit coming from Michael Newman and New Music Server, see your shit coming from DigiWax or BPM Supreme, then you gonna make a better impact. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. So it's just having a mindset. If you do got a budget, you want to use it properly. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, you just want to use your budget properly.
Like, what's some things that you can tell the artists they need to do as far as when they want to start getting paid off their songs that they're producing and uploading to different platforms? Like, what's the protocol to get paid?
My mindset is go on to sites like BMI and Sound Exchange, and they have a list of all the stations and broadcast shows, digital outlets, and stuff like that that actually monitor and can pay you for those spins and pay you for those plays and stuff like that. So definitely go into your pro and just really just get educated on music monitoring systems. Like you got Yangaroo. Man, I can't give all the jewels, man. If you get this independent artist marketing blueprint, it's gonna give you the actual companies to go use, and you can use your own money. You ain't gotta pay nobody thousands of dollars to push your shit for you. You can push your own shit. You just gotta get the knowledge, the education behind what you're doing. Yup. Real talk.
Uh, so as far as you get the knowledge, they start pushing the music and all that. I mean, what other tips and tricks, that just something that's slight that you can let the people in on?
Man, I started doing case studies. I got a whole Kevin Gates marketing plan from when he was with Atlantic Records, like how they actually implemented, like the strategy that they wanted to use, how they implemented the strategy, and how they actually, got him to start popping regionally first, and then, locally, regionally, then nationally. Some people, well, nowadays you can be local and then go national if you got a viral record and stuff like that. But I mean, just look at your own backyard. And when I say your own backyard, it don't have to be your necessarily your own city. It can be cities around your city. Like, so say for instance, if you in Fort Worth, don't focus on Dallas Fort Worth. Get with Waco. Get with Tyler. Get with Killeen, get with Austin, San Antonio, the smaller markets, because Dallas is the number 5 market, and we continuing to grow. So we'll possibly move up to 2 or 3 and by 2030. And the shit that I'm speaking is shit that I've actually just read off of statistics, case studies, and stuff like that. So focus on your surrounding areas, and then branch out regionally. First, make sure you got a good record, a record that's good enough that you believe in, that you can put your money into and your marketing into. Once you got you a solid record, stick with it, stick with it. My problem as an artist was I make so much music that I can just keep dropping music. So I was like, I like being an artist, but I like being a coach better. You know what I mean? I like being a coach better because I can create and create and create and create. But I like to actually like get behind the younger people that's like doing it, and it's a lot of young people coming to the game and don't even know where to start, don't even know what to do. You know, so I'm here for those people that wanna get to the next level but don't know where to start. You know? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on just the Fort Worth market or the rap scene, entertainment scene right now? Like,
I think Fort Worth, we got a lot of cold artists. We don't have a lot of educated artists. I ain't talking about high school diploma education. I'm talking about people that want to know what it really takes to actually be a real brand, a real, commodity or whatnot. So we got all the rappers, we got dope singers and stuff like that. But I mean, ain't nobody trying to take it to the next level by equipping themselves with the knowledge on what it means to even be, on the road or opening new markets to your music or tapping in with DJs. People look at DJs up and down, but DJs they hold your key to the game. They gonna play your music. That's if you taking a see as an artist. If you your own artist, your own label, a DJ will be a B2B method. That's you the business to another business because he a DJ, he got a business. Or you could take to B2C, you as the business to directly to the consumer. That's like you doing your own efforts, you doing your own ads on Facebook, Instagram, and actually getting in front of directly into the consumer. But you need both of them to be able to, be sustainable in the game. You need your B2B methods and you need your B2C or D2C, direct to consumer, or I call it business to consumer. It's just those kind of terms, just knowing and having a strategy and finding out what works and being able to measure it and being able to say, oh, this worked for me, or oh, nah, this ain't it. I don't gotta spend no time on this. So yeah, it's just getting that knowledge, man. I think Fort Worth can be big if everybody got on one accord and actually like learn the business behind making the music.
that's real. That's real, for real, for real.
Yeah, for real.
So, right now, in Hawk's eyes, like, who is like one of your, I guess, say your top 5, top 3 in the city right now you jamming or fucking with?
Top 3 in Fort Worth or Dallas Fort Worth? Are we including Dallas?
I mean, I just want to do Fort Worth, but you can include Dallas if you do a top 5.
Okay,
Top 5,
I do a
DFW,
top 5
3,
in
Fort Worth.
DFW.
Yeah.
My top 5, no specific order. Artists that I actually listen to, I like Johnny Damn D. Johnny Damn D got the flow. He got Norm them behind him on the business side, or just like having a producer. Shout out Norm T, Digi Norm, Digital University. Shout out to them boys. So Johnny Damn D. What's another cat that I'll probably like jam or that I've heard? Murder Gang PB. He got his shit going. I don't know if he got management or not, but I feel like shit, he can be national. You know what I mean? Murder Gang PB, because they got like a whole squad, a whole clique. So when you got the streets, you can really take over some shit. So I like PB. Who else do I actually check out? Singing Jerome. I like his music. He singing like the country sound, singing. Dude go hard, and he got motion. He got motion on social media and stuff like that. His music one of a kind. I ain't never heard nobody like him unless it was like Garth Brooks or something. But
Yeah.
coming from African American guy, I like his shit. Bumpy Johnson, he from Dallas. Shout out to Bumpy Johnson. He got that what's that song? Looking good. It's like something like that. It's some hard shit. I don't even know the words to it, but I hear his name a lot. I see him on IG a lot. and he be pushing his music. And then Delisha J, she a R&B artist out the
Okay.
Dallas Fort Worth area. She hard, and I'm gonna actually be working on her campaign with her. And she just got that natural R&B sound, no auto tune. She's marketable, got the look, and she got the team behind her and stuff like that. So I really think she is and will be a national artist. You know what I'm saying? For sure, I know for without a doubt. You know, yeah.
Get over
So
here, man.
yeah. I set that up for sure. You know, on the interview.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So I think that's my top five as far as local artists and shit. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
I can dig it, man.
Yeah.
So Hawk, you ain't even in the, you don't even put yourself in there.
Uh, man, I think, man, over the years, I feel like I have become more obsessed with the business.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think about it. I've been doing music, dropping CDs since 13 when I was on Paper Chase. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got with
Yeah.
Paper Chase about 15 or 16, but before them, I was making CDs and stuff. So I've been in the game 20 plus years. You feel me? I'm over the vanity of being like majorly like known as the artist. I'm always create music because I got the music bug, but I know how to sit back and take a different seat. My ambitions and aspirations now is to be like a mogul, Coach K, P, Master P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Birdman. You know. Uh, who else? Uh, who else do I like really look up to in the business? Um, I got one more person that I want to name. One more person that I want to name. Who would I say that I aspire to be? Maybe like man. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep those that I said right there. Yeah, because those are like who I know for sure. Like I'd rather be the guy putting out the artists, be the brains and shit like that.
So you say you like teaching.
Yeah.
Would you think about doing a like producer class? You know, teaching boys how to make them beats and stuff too? Or you think you
Yeah,
got a lot of that or what?
I talked about doing that and stuff for like kids once before.
Hmm.
Um, I thought about it, you know. I just didn't fully pursue it because my mind be gauged on other things like, you know, I be in that real estate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flipping them houses and shit like that. So, you know, I think when I get in a better financial position to where I just got that extra free time, I will start a class or something like that. But I also might turn this whole independent artist marketing blueprint thing to a seminar or like a conference. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to do music. Everybody a rapper, everybody a singer, everybody a DJ, everybody a producer. Majority of the people, the young people. But
Hmm.
I feel like people need to know what they getting themselves into and how to maneuver through the business.
Yeah, because everybody always see the glitz and glams, the
Yeah,
TV, the cars, the money, the ice, and
yeah,
the women or whatever,
yeah.
and they think it's just that.
It's
So
all just that's just for show. You
yeah,
know, that's just a show. But how do you actually feed your family off of it? How do you actually get your wheels turning and rolling? How do you actually, you know, get on that road and you got a show in Oklahoma? I remember being on the road with the Row. I was in Primetime Click at one point where I was on the road with the Row, and I'm sitting in the back seat and we riding. We went. It's like a four city run. You know, we did Dallas. We went from Dallas to Oklahoma, then went to from Oklahoma to Louisiana, and then back to PV. Like I just remember just seeing the process, bro. What it's like to be a hot artist. You know what I'm saying? I always
yeah,
been I'm gonna say a hot mid hot producer, but I feel like me personally, I ain't never just really got super hot as an artist. So now my focus have changed. It's like I don't gotta be the artist. I don't gotta be nothing but somebody that's an advocate for the artist. Cause I like when I said last time I seen the mountaintops. That mean I done seen, I done been in the rooms and been in situations with the major artists and picked their brain and shit like that. So now it's just like, well, damn, how can I? It's a whole bunch of new artists coming in the game. How can I, like, with my 20 years of experience, save them from my fuck ups or my mishaps to where they can actually have a dope career as an artist,
Ready. That's
Yeah.
what's up right there, man.
Yeah.
Man, was there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here, man?
I mean, shit, just get with me, man. If you're an artist that believe in yourself, believe in your craft, and you just don't know where to start, utilize Google, or you can utilize me. Hit me directly on Instagram. I am D-Hawk, and that's what I'm here for, is just to, consult, chop it down and make it make sense for yourself. You don't want to spend years and years of just like sitting in the parking lot. You want to get in the game, so let's get you in the game. Yeah.
Ready, man. Well, shit, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Already, for sure.
Another dope episode with Hawkgothitz.
Yes, sir,
Y'all
for
hit
sure.
that up, man. It's up.
Yeah. Already, man. Y'all stay tuned though. I'm gonna be back on this motherfucker again soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Underdog TV.
Okay. Shout out to Underdog TV, man.
Underdog TV.